I thought there'd be a cutscene I was taking a drink. We're at the Bionis thumb, which connects directly to Sword Valley. Oh, this music. Oh, time to start getting new collectibles in Sword Valley, boys.
Oh, what the...
Is all that big sword? Oh, if he's, then ouchie ouch.
The sword of the Mechonis.
The entire valley below. The whole thing is its sword.
Something seems... unnatural.
What do you mean?
Look, that flowing light. From the way it glows, it has to be ether. But it looks like it's being drawn in by something.
By the fortress. It should just be up ahead.
Father once told me that the Mechonis absorbs the ether of the Bionis and uses it for sustenance.
So the Mechonis feeds off ether? Then undoubtedly the ether serves as the Mekon's energy source as well.
The Mechonis stabbed its sword into the Bionis and is literally eating it. Basically is what I just got out of that. This music is so good! Oh, I love it. It looks like you can get the M100 pants for Rhine. They're rare drops in Tephra Cave, or you can wait until you're in another location to buy them. Okay. Do you know what enemy has to rare drop the M100 pants for Rhine? Because if it's an enemy, if I know what the enemy is, I might actually, like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I want those pants. The Mechonis sword is actually just a really big straw. Truer words have never been spoken. Early 90s video games were between $40 to $80. There was a wide range. They kind of evened out around the PS1 to Xbox generation of games. That makes sense. But man, they've been $60 for like 2 decades now. That's wild. Oh, Sword Valley. Now we get to see the Mechonis instead of the Bionis. It's so good. I love this game's progression.
It looks so big, even from this distance. The fortress must be enormous.
Galahad Fortress. The frontline base of the Mechon. The Mechon that attack Bionis must all come from here.
Then... there's a high probability that he's there. The golden Mechon that took Fiora. We're about to enter the Mechon stronghold. If there's anyone who wants to turn back now...
Shulk, friend should no split up. No leave friend behind. Ricky's scared, but Ricky won't go too.
Ricky.
He's right. Okay, let's go.
Can you imagine if Ryan was just like, yo, I'm out. And then he just turned around and left? That would be insane.
Yes.
There would be an uproar if they changed the price now, but they can still charge whatever they want for DLC. Yeah, people complain about paid DLC sometimes. They're like, why do I have to pay more money and etc. And some people do misuse DLC for sure, where they, like, release a game or something, and then it's like, oh, but the game actually isn't really finished, but if you buy DLC, you can get the rest of it, etc. But, like, I feel like DLC is kind of part of the reason that games are still so cheap, is because now when people are like, man, $60, we're just not getting enough unless we actually absolutely kill it in sales. But then they're like, but we just have to sell well enough to be able to make a $20 to $30 DLC, and then have that sell well, which honestly I find pretty fair.
What's that?
A supply convoy. It would be most unwise to proceed without restocking our supplies.
You arranged this for us. Hey, it's...
Yo, Dixon!
Dixon!
Looks like you lot have been having fun without me. Heard you took care of that faced Mechon.
What are you doing here?
I got wind of some allied force coming together a few days back. I stepped up as the representative of the Homs. Then a little birdie told me you lot were heading for Galahad Fortress. So I thought I'd drop by and say hello. I've got a whole stack of new equipment. Want some?
Yeah! I was hoping for some new stuff.
Hold it, Ryan. You know it's gonna cost you.
You cheap old man.
Hey, that's capitalism, baby. Oh, you have this ether here for me, too, but I can't take any. Oh, shop. What have you got? Books? Books. Healing gift, worthless. Thunder, worthless. Soaring Tempest, invaluable. Priceless. Oh, Mind Blast, finally. Lariat and Anchor Chain as well. All right, and that's all I really need from that. Yeah, all of these anti-Mechon things. But this is one slot less. And also way less attack. All the anti-Mechon stuff is worse. I thought it would be better than my current equips. I guess you're giving up all of the stuff to not have to use enchant. Looks like we might be using enchant a little bit longer, because I'm pretty sure most, if not all, weapons from this point on are, like, they're not called anti-Mechon, but they work on Mechon. So, we should, theoretically, going forward, not have to worry nearly as much. What does damage heal do? 20% chance of restoring 70 HP when attacked. It's not enough heal to be worth it in my eyes. Yeah, most characters benefit heavily from all of these items. We might just want to buy out all of the new tier stuff, except for the weapons. And then we'll just have to rely on... I mean, we're going to be running into nothing but Mechon going forward, so we might just play as Shulk, to be honest. Let's talk to Dixon really quickly.
Hey there.
If you're all ready, let me know what you've been up to. Looks like you've been through a lot. Tell me about it. Yeah, I think this is going to be a handful of cutscenes, but I want to go ahead and get this done. So let's do it.
Fiora? You mean Dumban's sister?
Yes.
So that's why you're all looking so down. I can't believe they're sticking Homs into those faced Mechon. Looks like they weren't just eating us.
They made Mumkar into one. He was the one who attacked Colony 9.
Oh, and there was me thinking he snuffed it in that battle.
Aren't you surprised?
That he attacked Colony 9? I don't know what drives those Mechon. I've given up trying to figure them out. It don't surprise me one bit. Still, Mumkar as well, eh? Things are getting interesting.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing.
It is time for us to return. I would like to continue providing assistance, but my help is required in assembling Homs for the Allied force. There are also my duties as seer to consider.
Then I'll be off too. You lot should be alright getting Fiora back. In the meantime, we'll be getting ready for battle.
Thanks for coming this far. We'll be fine. We can handle ourselves.
Galahad Fortress is a key position for the Mechon. You can't just rush in, all guns blazing.
Agreed. We will infiltrate via the ether inlets. If I'm right and the Mechon do feed off ether, then we're sure to find some form of influx channel. Our objective is to reach one of those channels.
Don't go dying on me, Shulk.
I won't. You take care as well.
Cheers.
Looks like it's just us.
Right. We head for the hilt of the sword. Galahad Fortress.
Okay.
One year on. Now, at last, we will seize our destiny. Isn't that right, Shulk?
All right. We're definitely probably going to end up playing as Shulk through Sword Valley. Oh!
So another has appeared with the ability to wield the Monado. But why would Zanza release the Monado? He surely knows it would become a double-edged sword. Yet he relinquishes it to that mere child. And a face escaped my control and acted alone. Now that the Monado has been freed, it appears the usefulness of the faces has come to an end. Although, perhaps there are still things to be learned from having them challenge the boy.
Ominous. He said the same things about Zanza that, Fiora's body did. Hello. Oh, that's right, I'm full on that. Alright, so I think here is probably where we stop in Sword Valley for now. Let me go ahead and see the Collectopedia for Sword Valley. Quite a few things to get. Meaty carrots, bitter melons, and black blossoms. 3 strange objects is really nice to see. We did not finish Volok Mountain, but I did have more that I didn't realize. Put all that in. Category complete. Aura heal. Ooh, that could be good. It's only level 2, though. We missed 1 nature object that I have to find in Volok Mountain. Satoral Marsh all over again. So, we're not going to go any further into Sword Valley right now. I want to save this for probably next stream. We'll go through most, if not all, of Sword Valley. For now, instead, we want to go back and do more side quests. So, I mean, take me to Frontier Village. Let's just go somewhere random. You can get the M100 pants. The Protective Torquoiden has a 6.3% drop chance, and Young Brog has 4.3% drop chance. Are those unique enemies, or just random enemies? If you know. Oh, really quickly look at Heart to Hearts. How are we doing on Heart to Hearts? I want to see Heart to Hearts that are available. We only have 2 Heart to Hearts we can do right now. Rhina and Charla in Colony 9, and then Charla and Ricky in Aerith C. Definitely we should do the Aerith C one at least, because I'm not super worried about getting Charla and Rhina to max affinity right now, but getting an affinity boost to Charla and Ricky from the Aerith C one would be really nice. Also, go ahead and show me a lot of rank 4 affinities. Rank 5 affinity ones don't even really help us with building affinity. We just want to do those for the sake of getting the conversations to see more about the characters. Because there's no point in getting more affinity when you're at max affinity. This is not going to do anything for you. We definitely want to do more side quests because we've already gotten Dunban and Melia's. I'm pretty sure that we should be able to access every character's 4th skill tree side quest. I just have to find and do them. Which we'll run into them just from trying to do them. We gotta return to the collapsed Nopon over on Volok Mountain, and I still have to kill these Chilkins. Honestly, those are like the only quests in Volok Mountain right now. Yeah, we should probably just do those, actually. So I'm actually... we're just gonna immediately leave Frontier Village right after I fast-traveled here and go back to Volok Mountain and get those 2 side quests done. So, I think we take the Geyser to get to the guy that... the Nopon that needed all of this material. I just looked at them, Chaos. They both spawn at level 95 and 96, so that's late game stuff. Oh, so the area of Tephra Cave that you're talking about, you go back to Tephra Cave fairly late game and get access to a new area. So when you looked it up, that must be what it's talking about. Well, there's nothing we can do about getting the new pants then. Very unfortunate. Ryan continues to just have the wrong colored pants. It's just like OG Xenoblade. What is the... I really love the red outfit, but what does the normal outfit that, like, matches the stuff you currently have look like? That's Titan Type 1? What does Titan Type 1, yeah, shirt look like? It is also pretty good. I like that one even. Hold up, do I have the Titan Type 2 pants? No, I don't. What is with Rhine and not being able to find pants? Let me see this real quick. No, that's already what it's supposed to be. I just like the red color so much more, but for now, this is the best we can do. I'm also not a big fan of, like, the... It looks like it's too high up on his neck. Kind of, but whatever. Got a better weapon for you, maybe? Mix it up a bit? Any of these that really, speak to me? Bum, bum, bum. Jaguar Lancer is pretty good and looks like it fits this outfit. Yeah, go with Jaguar Lancer. Alright, we gotta find some Shulkins, and we gotta go take the geyser back up. Let's do it. You might just stumble on them. I'm just as far as you are and have full sets of both Titan appearance sets. Must be nice. I wish I did. Titan Type 1 top reminds me of Skull Kid. I can see it. Does that mean more story tomorrow? Yeah. I don't think we'll do any more story stuff today. Because, I mean, I've only got like an hour and a half. A little less than an hour and a half, actually. More like an hour and 20 minutes. And, I'd like to do all of Sword Valley in one go, to be honest. At the point of the game that we're in, I like to kind of go through a new area in one stream. Because you can, if you, like, kind of, not hard focus necessarily, but if you put some good focus on story stuff, you can normally get through a new area in this game within 5 hours. Depending on how you're playing. So, I'd like to do Sword Valley tomorrow. Hello, Nopon.
Who are you?
This nice and warm. Just what I wanted. Now I full up, I starting to get warm. Ouch, it's too hot. Oh no, but at least I feel warm again. Don't worry about it, it was nothing. Yep, no problem for Ricky neither. Now I can go back to my friends. Take them the information I found. They all be so shocked. That probably unlocked another side quest for us. When it came to the M100 pants for Ryan, the drops have 1 slot while the buying from the shop is 0 slots. Well, I don't really care about, like, equipping them to Ryan. Also, that's normally how it works, I think. Normally, if you buy outfit stuff, they have no slots, but if you find them from drops, you're more likely to have a slot or 2 on them. I think that's just typical throughout the majority of the game. But, I don't want to equip them to Ryan as in, like, it's the actual outfit he's wearing for stats. I just want it for the appearance sake, to match the full red outfit that I like. Also, now that we're not doing story stuff, I should stop playing as Dunman. Everywhere is level 3 affinity except Colony 6. What the heck? Colony 6? Gotta get that affinity up. What are you doing? Show me. So, I mean, now we need to start getting to the point where everyone has level 3 affinity minimum. So, with that in mind, I mean, obviously, we want to play as either Melia or Ricky. Like, that's the ideal. Or play as Shulk with Ricky and Melia. But then you run into the problem of you're playing as Shulk and you have no aggro draw. No one is drawing aggro. And if Melia gets the aggro, that bad. If Ricky gets the aggro, probably fine. But honestly, I think that's the way forward. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's play as Shulk. It's been a minute. Oh, but I'm going to play as Shulk next time so much, because we're going to be going through Sword Valley. We're going to be playing as Shulk a ton next stream. So actually, with that in mind, instead of that, let's just stick as Dunban and try and get him and Ricky to rank 3. Or, no. Let's keep this party composition, but let's play as Ricky. It pains me to have Dunban in the party and not be playing as him, but we want Ricky to get to level 3 affinity with Dunban and Rhyme. Yeah, and then Ricky only needs level 3 affinity with Shulk, and when we go through Sword Valley, we'll try and use Ricky and Melee a lot. Maybe not both of them at the same time, but we'll try and have them be in the party with Shulk a good deal to get their affinity up with Shulk to get them to rank 3. Also, like, who doesn't love running around as Ricky? Like, look at him go. He's so excited and ready to save the day. It's exactly what you want to see.